These are not the same thing, though a lot of people seem to be under the mistaken belief that they are. This all came up because of Sony's recent shenanigans in which they announced they're ending disc production starting in 2028. And from this, I've seen a lot of people, including in response to my own banger tweet by the way, in which people are like, well, Nintendo's done the same thing, where every game is a digital download. And they are 100% wrong! I just realized I should have probably been gesturing with this game in my hand instead, because I can use this game to prove it to you right now, because as you can see, this game has never been opened. So we're gonna unbox it right now at record speed to show you exactly what I mean. And check this out. We can start it up without downloading anything at all. And that's because, unlike game key cards, normal game cards have the full data already on the card itself. And this ain't the only one, as I have another right here being Cyberpunk, you may have heard of this, along with literally every Nintendo first-party game released to stores. Yeah, every single one of them, along with multiple third-party games, came on a full game card just like this. Meaning the fears that you'll lose access to your library one of these days are completely unfounded when it comes to anything that comes on a full game card. So the argument that Nintendo's already gone full Sony 2027, which you should never go full Sony 2027, is completely false on the face of it. Now that being said, there is still a small kernel of truth somewhere within that dumb argument, being game key cards, as these have muddied the water a little bit. Now, in case you don't know what a game key card actually is, think of it as a physical version of a digital download, if that makes sense. You still get the same physical card and everything, the only difference is, and it's a big one, is the game data is not actually on the card itself. Instead, you have to download it. From which point you can then play that game on your system as any other game, as long as you have this physical card inserted. You can tell the difference between a normal game and a game key card game because there is a key icon on both the box itself as well as on the game card. Now look, I don't exactly love that these exist, though they may be a necessary evil in some cases, as they basically are replacing a true physical version of these games. And yet, even game key cards are still 1,000 times better than what Sony is doing. Because outside of the initial download, these otherwise act as physical cards in every other way, which is kind of a big deal. But to better show you what I mean, let's take a look at a video Sony made a few years ago that you might recall.
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
How deliciously ironic, considering you can't do that or buy used games or sell your games on PlayStation 6. Whereas right now on Switch 2, even with game key cards, you can do all of that. You can share this with your friends, you can buy used versions, you can sell this if you want to trade in for something else. That is all entirely possible because again, these act as physical games minus having to download it, beforehand. With the only major caveat being that once the servers go offline, unless you have it installed during the Switch 2, yeah, this isn't going to work anymore. But until that point, these are a much more viable, I think, option than what PlayStation is doing on PlayStation 6. And to drive that point home, I'm going to do something right now that you won't be able to do on PS6. And that is, I'm going to give this game to one of you. That's right, I bought it just for this video. I have no other use for it. So if one of you wants Final Fantasy VII Remake on Switch 2 in game key card form, which is the only form you can get it in physical form, let me know in the comments below. I'll pick one of you at random and I'll mail it right to your house. How about that? So that is something you won't be able to do on PlayStation 6. So there you have it. I just wanted to make a quick video clearing up the misconceptions I've been seeing online in the fallout from the PlayStation 6 news about how Nintendo has already been doing what Sony was for the last year and beyond, when that's not at all the case. Even the game key cards, once again, are nothing at all like what Sony is doing on the PlayStation 6. They couldn't be more apart. And to see that comparison made over and over and over and having people spread this misinformation and treating it as gospel just annoyed me, so I had to clear that up. So yeah, that's all I got, everyone. So with that, thank you for watching. Stay tuned to GameXplain for more on the Switch 2 and the PlayStation 6 in the future and everything else Nintendo here as well. With that, we'll catch you later. Bye, everyone.